All right, now the news. Brought to you by the Lost Bros. There's not a lot. We have plenty of show today. Disney has been fairly quiet about the upcoming Star Wars hotel being built at Disney's Hollywood Studios, but we have now discovered some interesting story elements that may play a role when this incredibly immersive resort opens just steps away from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in a few years' time. I mean, it's announced to open in a few years. They could just change their mind at any time. While no official decision has been made as of yet, there is a possible name for the hotel that has been pitched. Galactic Journeys, a Star Wars adventure. There's even a theme song.
Just an ordinary day, all at once you're on your way to another galaxy. Your magic band becomes the key. Aliens with 1,000 eyes and some neckbeard-looking guys. For a moment they are clear. Please bring me another beer. Galactic journeys, mystic flights on the wings of the new Chandrila Starline. Galactic journeys, are they real? Can I afford to pay the cost of this room deal?
Totally weren't talking about how Jason's wearing headphones that aren't even plugged in.
That's so good.
Did not happen.
Look at
Don't
this.
ruin the magic.
They're not attached to anything.
Maybe
He
he's
likes
just
to play pretend.
yeah. Maybe he's just trying to not listen to this show.
It's all fake.
It's like a fake Hollywood
None of this
set.
is real. The soundboard isn't real. None of this is real.
Oh, thank goodness. 'Cause I don't know how to use this. So.
This actually doesn't even stream. Like, it's just, there's not even cameras, really.
We just do this
I
for
just invite
ourselves.
people over every week.
Yeah, these are our iPhones that are recording it.
Yeah. Just for fun. Anyway, while this name for the Star Wars hotel can certainly change, the vague title is what Disney is leaning towards at the moment. This would make it the first Walt Disney World Resort hotel to not have any indication of it being a resort or hotel in its title, as opposed to the All-Stars, which show no indication of being a hotel or resort once you arrive.
Yeah.
As far as the Starship or Interstellar cruise liner, guests are boarding when they stay at the hotel. Well, it's an interesting one with a connection to Kylo Ren from the newest Star Wars film trilogy. You know, the ones everyone hates now.
Oh, I don't know.
What are you doing?
Just
I
don't hate it.
Behind the scenes.
Sources indicate that your vessel will be the Chandrila. Nick, how do you say this? Do you know?
Chandrila.
Chandrila
Yeah.
Starline, which is, of course, operated by Mears. According to, I thought it was Disney. According to people who have never felt another human's touch, the planet Chandrila is described as follows. Chandrila was a planet in the core worlds of the galaxy. The female human, I don't know what else she would be, Mon Mothma, who famously feuded with Godzilla, of course, hailed from Chandrila and represented her homeworld in the Senate of the Galactic Republic. It was also the homeworld and birthplace of Ben Solo. And of course, you know Ben Solo later would go on to embrace the dark side and would become Kylo Ren, in case you were unaware.
That's good.
Spoiler.
Well, the fun thing is when you look these up now, Lucasfilm has ruined everything. So you now have to pick either like canon or
Legends or
canon, I believe.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
now that's like main
Yeah.
canon. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, homeworld is the planet that's named on this star line. This might, of course, be an interesting wrinkle for the story experience aboard the vessel, but only time will tell. Yeah, that's right. Kylo Ren is on vacation with you, so catch him every day at 1 o'clock for the pool dance party. It'll be fun. Everybody gets some pipe cleaners. That's the gift for the kids. If make little pipe cleaner lightsabers. If you're dying to see Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland Park but don't have a resort hotel reservation, fear not. Disneyland has announced they will be opening up reservations to the general public on May 2nd. There's no additional cost to make a reservation, but theme park admission and a tremendous amount of patience is required. Yep, reservations are open for visits May 31st through June 23rd. Specific details on how to make a reservation will be available on the Disney Parks blog and Disneyland.com on May 2nd at 8 a.m. Pacific time. You must have a Disney account to register for a reservation, so be sure to create one that actually works before then. If yours doesn't work now, make a new one. And of course, registration will open at 10 a.m. Pacific time, will crash at 10:01 Pacific time, and will show up as full somehow at 10:02 Pacific time. Guess it's true. It's absolutely true. By the way, it's much hotter in here this week because there's 40 people.
And I'm here.
I'm drinking out of my MGM Studios cup of
Ooh.
Nice.
classic cup. Don't worry, it'll be on display this Sunday at Hollywood That One. You get to look at my cup and the towel that's no longer on the wall. Guests with hotel reservations were all emailed reservations for the wrong day to enter Galaxy's Edge, with some even getting May 30th, a day before the land even opens. These guests were apologized to, sent new reservations, and given one complimentary fast pass for the great movie ride.
Nah.
Dude, you know.
That hurts more than it was funny.
Is that coming with you too?
What?
That?
No, it's too heavy. This you just have to watch on the show. Due to expected crowds, the roaming droids will not be a part of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge when it opens. Neither will Oga's Cantina, Rise of the Resistance, or cast members with any sort of seniority. The lunching pad, that was it. The lunching pad at the Magic Kingdom now serves a carved roast beef sandwich. Don't worry, the roast beast sandwich can still be found at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe. Yep, and it sure beats the roast beast calzone at Pinocchio's. Despite rumors swirling since the moment that the main introduction parade glowed away, sources have indicated that Walt Disney World will not present a new nighttime parade for its 50th anniversary in 2021. And you can say it with me, because money. The Magic Kingdom's former permanent nighttime parade, Spectro Magic, was famously left outside to rot after it stepped aside for what was supposed to be a short-term return of the electrical parade in 2010. Also left outside to rot, Tom Staggs. Oh yeah, he also thought he was temporarily stepping out of the way for something far inferior. Didn't happen. Electrical Parade ended up sticking around until Disneyland asked for it back in October of 2016, leaving the Magic Kingdom with no nighttime parade. However, Happily Ever After did come into place a few months later. While there is no nighttime processional in the works, sources have indicated that new nighttime entertainment is in the works for Walt Disney World's 50th birthday, and in particular for the Magic Kingdom. At this point, it's one of those birthdays where you did a gift registry at Toys R Us, but your family went to the dollar store anyway. Well, sure.
I mean, there's no Toys R Us anymore, so that's sort of a slight either way.
Yeah.
We'll share more.
I have a Toys R Us gift card if anyone wants it.
Do you still?
I do.
If they come back, I think it's valid.
If they come back.
They're supposedly coming
I
back.
also have Sharper Image if anyone's.
Oh, sharper image.
I still have stock in Enron, so.
Oh, good job.
Well, we'll share more information on those new entertainment offerings with you at a later date.
I don't know what any of those companies are.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you see, never mind.
You do too.
I know what Toys R Us are.
All right, thank you.
I'm pretty sure Enron went out before he was born.
Probably.
It was close.
For real?
It was close.
Oh my god.
2001? 2000?
I was not born.
No, I made the joke. I have no history
Later
behind
than
that.
that.
Anyway, that was Nick's first job. It appears at this point. Then he went into radio, where all the money is. It appears that despite Disney's best efforts to keep the Rivers of Light nighttime show at Animal Kingdom character-free, they have finally caved and announced they're adding in characters from Disney Animation and Disney Nature films to the show, as well as Disney music to the show score. You know, I'd usually fight to keep the show IP-free, but, you know, I saw it. Since its introduction more than 2 years ago, oh man, there's 2 years, Rivers of Light has quote-unquote enchanted Disney's Animal Kingdom guests with a nighttime pageant of illuminated lantern floats, grand theatrical imagery, a soaring musical score, and innovative special effects, you know, the ones that worked. This summer, the next chapter of this spectacle will unfold with the debut of Rivers of Light, We Are One. Rivers of Light We Are One introduces additional stunning imagery and familiar animal characters from nature films, along with colorful tapestry of classic moments from Disney animation to express our connection with IPs and the emotions and milestones we all share in our journey through the great circle of franchises. Rivers of Light We Are One comes to the Discovery River Amphitheater at Animal Kingdom beginning Memorial Day weekend 2019, and it will end Labor Day weekend 2019. Catch it while you can. Light magic on the water. Well, up until very recently, all signs pointed towards a fall 2019 opening for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Disney has told us that is not going to happen. In an announcement about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway coming to Toontown that they delayed because of me, Disney has stealthily announced plans for the attraction are delayed and is now going to open at Hollywood Studios in spring 2020. I guess you could say that project really ran away from them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There it is.
A dad pun of all things.
There's no Matt Soberman jokes this
I
week. so
actually
have to take
really
all the
liked
blame.
it, but they all groaned, so I felt pressured to hit it.
Oh no, not peer pressure.
In all honesty.
Anyway.
Yeah.
No further details were announced regarding specific opening dates for the attraction on either coast, although it is interesting to note that they mentioned that special details will make each iteration of the ride different on both coasts. Those details will be custom printed decals throughout the ride. This one's got a smiley face. The other one's frowning. Disney. It costs a whole extra $5. Disney has officially announced soon the ride will be coming to Mickey's Toontown, as we told you some months ago. This will be the park's next big addition following Galaxy's Edge in the summer of 2019. That's good that they'll be adding capacity just in the nick of time. Yes. Disneyland Park guests will be able to step into the cartoon world beginning in 2022. It's not far off at all. They'll make it, right? Rest of the park will be torn down, but Runaway Railway will make it. Mickey's Filler Magic is taking the home of Muppet Vision 3D at Disney California Adventure. Disney was very upset to learn it was already in Florida, so they could not replace Muppets at studios as well. They didn't know. We already have that. Strangely enough, the signage and such outside of the attraction spoils that Donald Duck takes over the show. Yes, in response, posters advertising Harold have been added to the Matterhorn. Art with the witch can be seen outside of the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and guests being roasted in the sun by Sid's magnifying glass can be seen on the new entrance marquee for Toy Story Land. Did you see these Mickey's Filler Magic marquee? It's not great. Yeah, no. If you thought Pixar Pier looked cheap, wait until you see an entire attraction made of decals. And they switched a film file in a projector. Oh boy.
Cropped as well.
What was that?
Cropped as well.
Yeah, it is cropped. I think I could have afforded to build this attraction. I'm joking. WDI grossly overbuilt Disneyland Resort, of course. That's what they do. $20 million. We'll put up some decals, switch the film. It's a deal. A portion of Ramone's in Cars Land has become a frozen drink stand called the Serve Ice Station.
Oh, I get it.
Oh.
Guests can order 4 special themed icy beverages, including the Groovy Glacier, Red's 4-Alarm Fire, Dynaco Blue, and the World Grand Freeze. It's great to see a themed beverage experience in the land. It's so perfect. Yeah, all of it tastes like antifreeze. It's really well themed. I can't wait to see what they've cooked up for Galaxy's Edge. It's going to taste great. It's actually just these, but with different names.
That'd be amazing.
Frozen blue milk. Galactic Glacier. Avengers Endgame comes out today, but you all know that because you went to see it and are watching this later. Avengers Endgame is expected to gross over $1 billion worldwide this weekend alone. Just this weekend.
Wow.
That's $999,875 more than a Disney After Hours ticket.
Thank you for doing the math on that.
Yes, you're welcome. But no, please keep defending carnival rides at Disney parks. And for those of you who are, that's 250 critter carousels and 175 emotional whirlwinds.